youth groups and camps, blends information for families.
I think for the past 7, 8 years we've run a youth group of teenagers. And yes, they're all visually impaired or totally blind. But it is to bring them in from around 12, 13, depending on your level of maturity, and give them the opportunity to interact with people in a similar situation. It's had huge benefits from, for us, facilitating first the whole setup and the structure. Now 7, 8 years later, we just need to organize a day and a time and for people to get there, and that's it. They work it out themselves. They tell us what they want to do. We don't have to introduce, we don't have to be formal. They immediately connect and practice with their skills. And there's a natural process in usually when they go to university, they stay for a few more times and then they'll disappear because they found a level of confidence and they can practice it and use it with other young people that they've met, so there's no longer a need for the youth group anymore. And the same for young people. Often parents ask, when can my child come and attend? We have to be careful about the numbers, really, so that we try to stick to a maximum of around 10. But so far, that works really well, and it's a great place with a sense of belonging. And from it, people make contact with each other. They start to text, they start to email. One of the present people developed a website for the youth group so people can check in with each other. And so it's a social environment where you can practice your skills, where you can find your level of confidence, and with that then branch out into the sighted world. I think it's a great tool, and it's proven itself, and doesn't cost anything either. It's just a really cheap way of bringing skills, bringing socialization to young people that are blind or that can't see, and let them practice with it. The foundation has several camps for young people from the ages of 7, 8 years old, for the similar purpose. Although there is a structure, although there are activities, I would think the main thing is for what happens before the activities and after the activities. Yeah, the activities can be a good skill when it comes to team building, right? Working together, really. How do I share my space with others? How issues like patience and all that come in there, but the before and after, where you interact with others, where you share with others, where you find other people in a similar situation, or who think like you, or have an experience like you, sometimes live in a family like yours, really, and the communication around that. And it builds friendship, and it's not a friendship that makes you then only stick with a person that can't see very well for the rest of your lives. It just helps you to find your level of confidence, and to find your level of communication, and to find your language skills, all these things that you can use to become the adult that you really want to be in life.
Many thanks to Gary Venstra and the RNZFB. You can find more ideas, information and stories at blends.school.nz.